Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name's Amelia. Okay, so we'll do a pick a deck. I only have 2 decks to choose from today. So if you're not keen on a pick a deck, hopefully this sort of narrows it down a bit anyway. So this is for the solar eclipse, which is happening on Thursday, just before or just after sunrise, so very early if you're wanting to try and catch a glimpse of it. I know there are some countries in the world where you'll have a better view. I think like Russia, parts of Canada, parts of America as well. In other places you might get a glimpse, so you know it might be worth, if you're very interested in having a look, seeing how much of it you'll be able to see, you know, what to expect and what sort of time as well. I believe they're referring to this as the Ring of Fire, which of course makes me think of Johnny Cash. Okay, so the emphasis is on change, renewal and communication around this time, also knowledge as well. So if you feel your energy is being pulled in any of those directions, it could be to do with the energy around this eclipse that's happening. So we will, we'll do the 2 piles here and see just what comes through. What is your attention being drawn to? What can you expect? What's coming in? So this may include love, work, all kinds of relationships, familial, friendships, self-improvement, any of those areas. Also, just to say, if I sound a bit, hopefully not, but if I do sound a bit disinterested or just sort of flat today, honestly I'm not. I'm very interested. It's just me and the energy I'm in. I can't get out of it today. I feel like I'm one step behind myself. It's very strange, but I'm hoping it won't affect the messages that come through in the reading anyhow, but just so you don't think that I'm bored or something like that, because I'm not. Okay, so we have the first deck. This is the Muse Tarot, so I'll hold it up and give you a minute to look. Of course, if you want to pause, feel free. And we have the Fountain Tarot, which, as I say, was a gift from Torna. Now, actually, I can show you the boxes in case that helps as well. Okay, so pile 1 and pile 2. Like I said, if you want more time, feel free to pause, but otherwise, let's begin. Okay, so Spirit guides, please bring in the highest and best messages for pile 1. What can they expect around the time of this solar eclipse? What messages do you have? And I should say this is actually a request, so I thought, yeah, why not do this reading? So if you requested it, thank you. Okay, so what can pile 1 expect around the time of the solar eclipse? What messages do you have? Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. We have the 6 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles reversed, and the 4 of Wands. Wow, we have 444. So you might want to have a look at 444 to see what the meaning is. Maybe for you it already has a particular meaning. In tarot, the number 4 is a number of stability. It can also talk about someone's foundations as well. So let's get some more cards and see. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords. I'm not surprised to see this coming out, because when the 4 of Swords comes out in reverse, I feel that the 3 of Swords energy is lingering. Someone is trying to do some healing, they're trying to move on, but there is something, here, pain or sorrow or some sort of memory that's clinging on. So I'm not surprised to see that at all. Yeah, look what we have under the 4 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Wands. Okay, so I already see for you, pile 1 or group 1, the eclipse could be bringing something to light, something into focus that you've been dealing with or working on for a while, trying to move on from something that's been heavy or burdensome, or to heal. With the 6 of Wands, that's a really good sign talking about success. We have the King of Swords, and when it's this way around, I read this in reverse. We have the King of Cups in the upright. So you could possibly have 2 people here. They could be 2 strong masculine energies, whether they are men or women. We have the 4 of Cups, another 4. That's crazy. Now we have 44 and 44. And we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so pile 1. If this is, let's say, love, it looks like someone might be returning into your life, and you're going to have 2, as I said, dominant masculine energies who are both wanting your attention. One person clearly seems to be, it's almost like they've caused you pain in the past and you don't really trust what they're saying, and I think that's for good reason. This person also seems to be quite egotistical. The other person is very much in their heart space, a King of Cups, very mature with their emotions, and they are offering you something actually quite special, and I think you may recognize this as well. So let's say you've been trying to heal from a difficult relationship, and we can expand this now outside of something romantic. So if it's a friendship as well, let's say, you might feel like you've lost something, or you've lost someone, or someone has betrayed you, and Spirit's saying around the time of this solar eclipse, you're going to have someone new enter your life, and this person is going to feel like a gift, or this situation as it unfolds is going to feel more like a gift. Heads up, I do feel this person from the past who has caused some pain is going to be resurfacing as well. There seems to be some unfinished business with them as far as they are concerned. Let's see what they're wanting to say. I get the feeling from you, like with the Hermit, you're kind of in hermit mode, you're self-protecting, you're not out there trying to draw anyone towards you, you're doing your own thing, trying to mind your own business, maybe even saying, I like this barrier I'm currently putting up between me and everyone else because I need this time, but people are coming towards you. We have the Empress and we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, the unfinished business that this King of Swords feels that they have with you is that they consider you to be the Empress. You are everything to them, but with the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's like they're messing with this potential happiness or your love, or they are very emotionally imbalanced within themselves, and that's coming across. So there could be some strong self-sabotage here, but they cannot let you go, of course, because you're the Empress. You have the qualities of all four queens combined, and again, this is feminine energy, whether we're talking about you being a woman or a man. And this person, of course they've come back for you. So we've got Taurus, Libra energy here. Is that the only major arcana that we have? I think so. Okay, well that's telling in and of itself. The Empress, your energy here, you're the only major arcana. So this person, you are like the sun in their sky. Oh, how interesting. And look at this depiction on the Eight of Cups. It literally is a solar eclipse. Wow. So there's a timing card if ever there was one. So I would say basically from, if you're watching this when it's released, to maybe anything up to sort of 4 or 5 days after the solar eclipse, that's when this old person seems to be reappearing and possibly this new person comes in. Okay, let's see then. Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, because I do feel this has been something heavy you've been carrying for a while. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone, you could have been with them. If it's a work situation, someone may have betrayed you, or you're not happy with where you're working. You don't feel like you're getting the money you deserve or the position that you deserve. So it could be a situation, a position you left, somebody you left, or someone who walked away from you. Or it was someone or a situation that was never offering you the stability that you wanted and required, with the Queen of Pentacles being in the reverse. Okay, Four of Cups, Four of Wands, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm seeing this. This is great. This is so positive. This solar eclipse energy is bringing in for you. It's almost like the scales are being balanced. So you've been through something heavy, difficult, like I said, you either haven't been recognized, or someone's been deliberately sort of mean to you, upset you, not seen your value or worth, or refused to acknowledge it, whether it, for whatever reason, most likely because of their own things that they were dealing with. So you've pulled back, you're trying to do some healing here, and Spirit's almost saying, okay, now here's the good part of things. You've been through the rough, so here's something good. Now, I think when this comes in, it's almost like you're on the defensive, very understandably, and it might take you a minute to see, oh, this is actually a really good opportunity that with the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups could lead to something emotionally fulfilling and very stable. The very thing that you wanted over here but you weren't getting. Again, whether it's a new friendship, a romantic partner, Spirit's telling me for some of you, it could be this person from the past coming back around in a more heart-centered way, but I am seeing two kings here, so two people. If it's a work situation, it might start small with the Page of Pentacles, but it can build into something really, really wonderful. So you're being given some sort of reward for what you've been through, something very positive, but I think you're going to need some convincing, or it's going to take you a moment to warm up into this, because you know you are in this, if this resonates with you, this pile, you are in this position of saying, no, I'm just, you know, I'm not looking to draw anything in right now, I just want to be quiet and to be reflective. And Spirit saying, well, you know, we get that, but here's something really good, you deserve something really good. Okay, I do think with the Page of Pentacles, there's no need to rush. If you need convincing, if it's a person, they're not going to run off. They're going to try and stick around and show you that they're sincere. If it's a work offer, I feel this company or person might, you know, keep sort of responding via email and saying, well, what about this? What if we throw in that? What if this? You know, whoever or whatever this is going to fight to pull you in. Okay, look at this. The Tower, Scorpio energy. So finally, whatever it is that's been, you felt like you've been dragging around, it's been very heavy, it's going to completely blow up, explode and be over, and you're coming out reborn. Look how this tiny little old version of her is thrown off there. So I feel this is a time or a chance to really get over the last of that difficulty, that struggle. You know, if it's this person coming back around, it could be that you have a conversation and you get some kind of closure, or you get to have the last word, or you get to explain to them how, you know, things affected you, or they might have the audacity to try and, you know, repeat something from the past that you're just not going to have, and you just sort of, you know, you're like, enough is enough. And you show them this other side to you that perhaps you've been holding back. But either way, whatever this is, maybe with a Tower, it's breaking a work contract and finding a new position, or saying, I'm leaving this old job and I'm starting something new, even if it means taking less money or a demotion, because I know it's going to get better. Hold on, my cat's just brought in a mouse. Okay. Right, so that was interesting, just as I was talking about you being gifted something that you might not quite want initially. But, you know, I think that this will actually be something that turns out to be very good. So, yeah, I see something that hasn't been favourable, something that's been dragging on, completely ending here with the Tower. So, I think trust your intuition. If there are two separate people here and one person in the past has maybe being very manipulative, egotistical, lied perhaps to you outright, I would say trust their behavior only if they are showing you something different, and that change in behavior is sustained. Yeah, because otherwise it could just sort of be another form of manipulation, because you are the Empress and they don't want to lose you. So, you know, just to recap, this looks pretty good. It looks like something you've been finding difficult is ending or changing in a way that's favourable to you. You seem to have some sort of choice here as well, whether it's to accept someone back or not, or a choice between two people. If it is two people, I think it's going to be very, very clear to you who is the more logical, who's the more obvious choice. But having said that, you know, when it's something that's heart-based, even if logically we know it's person A, we might still choose person B. So, you know, go with what you know best here. But yeah, so something old is going, something new is coming in, and I think you might be a bit slower to open up to the new thing, but that's absolutely fine. I don't see it going anywhere if you don't, you know, snap at the chance. Okay, yes, growth, 100%. Now with this card, it always makes me wonder, have you been around people or a person or a community of people, and you feel you've kind of outgrown them in a way, or they haven't been understanding something about you, but you know, you're moving from that difficult, maybe feeling stuck energy in the Three of Swords, moving into the Four of Swords. So this is definitely a time for growth. Also, I'm being drawn back to that Page of Pentacles. If something comes in and it seems very small, Spirit wants you to know that it can grow, it can become everything, you know, a really core part of your foundation with that Four of Wands. So it's well worth considering, investigating. Don't write it off immediately. We have enlightenment, yeah. So, you know, if you have been trying to fit the last piece, and that's what's going to help you to move on. I think that's coming to you whether through your own work, reflection, even research, or if it's coming to you, like I said, from that King of Swords energy returning. You know, you have some kind of awareness that is like that last puzzle piece. Okay, and we have perception, yeah, and I do think your perception will be changing here. We have green twice, so heart chakra energy, which is a big deal with that 3 of Swords to 4 of Swords energy, so finding balance and healing. And we have yellow for the solar plexus, which is our seat of sort of personal power, ideas, enthusiasm. So lovely, lovely energy. Let's keep going. Okay, one of the ways, if this person coming in, whether it's a person who's changed, a situation that's changed, whether it's a new person, new situation, one of the ways in which you'll be able to tell, if you want to take it slow, that it is for your highest and best good, is it might seem that things and people who are connected with this, or situations connected to this, or people concerning this new person or situation, it seems like there's luck surrounding it. Things start to go well, things start to get better, or little opportunities or small things that are nice happen here and there, if you see what I mean. So it's like this person or this situation or opportunity brings in some kind of luck, and I think that's going to help you to really feel like, okay, yeah, I can trust this. Okay, we have Hawaiian Owl, Pueo. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. Yeah, so you have support. You have support from your divine guidance team. I feel this gift, you know, maybe it's something that's been orchestrated for you by your ancestral spirit guides, but again, you see, we have more signs that what's coming in is a really good thing, something you can trust. Blue Heron, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Absolutely, and I think part of this is you growing and finding that new community or that new person or that new position, and other people saying, oh, that's really odd, you're making a complete career change, or you're moving forward with someone and it doesn't seem like you have much in common, but you know better. You know, you're in the middle of your own story and your life, so really trust that. And I do feel you're going to have this strong inner knowing as well that's coming from your higher self, your guides, your guardian angels, really sort of buoying you up and helping you to feel confident in the decisions that you're making. I actually feel you're going to, around the energy or around the time of this solar eclipse, you're going to feel stronger than you have in a long time. It's almost like finally I'm having a breakthrough here. Okay, anything else from this deck? Yes, definitely. Okay. We have Chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Yes, and that's what I get if you're feeling a bit uncertain, unconvinced. I think you're going to stay in the background and you're going to watch things unfold, and you're going to see actually things that are unfolding around this new beginning or this new person or new event seem to be quite nice. So maybe, you know, I'm starting to warm up to this. Maybe I can trust this. If it's a new start with a person you're already involved in a connection with, you might be saying, well, I need to see this changed behavior, and then you do start to feel convinced, you know, they can sustain it. It seems genuine. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, another good sort of timing card here with Gemini. But yes, the answers you need are coming. I do feel something is coming in towards you. I don't feel you're in an energy that's seeking right now outside of yourself. Anything that comes in is I think it's being orchestrated by energies outside of you. As in all change comes from within, but you're maybe in this more Empress-like feminine receptive energy. You're not in the more dominant Emperor energy of going out there, taking action. You know, you're drawing things in towards you. So something is coming in that you're not sort of seeking necessarily. You're not sort of begging anyone to talk to you or give you answers, but they are coming. We have emotions are running high. And we have be bold and make the first move. Now, I don't actually feel that this is saying you should go out there and make the first move. So let's see what this means exactly. Be bold and make the first move. We have the Queen of Cups. Very interesting, because we have the King of Cups earlier. So as I keep saying, you know, you're probably bored of me saying it by now. If this is a new person, if it's a changed person, if it's a new opportunity, it fits you so well. I'm hearing hand in glove. That's I'm sure it's a very common expression, but it's specifically making me think of the Smiths. I don't know if there's a song titled that, or if it's like just one lyric or something like that. But yeah, Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So I think Spirit's saying this is a situation in which it's safe to be bold, to make some kind of move here, you know, to take action on this, to trust this. Okay. So we have, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. And I don't think you have felt too loved or supported recently, whether it's by people around you in the 3D, or maybe you've been saying to the divine, why is this happening? Why am I not able to heal? Why am I stuck in this energy here? And Spirit's saying, you know, there has been a reason, but now the tables are turning. You've got really good, lovely things coming in, and also this creativity. It's hard to feel creative if you're just trying to get through every day, you know, one day at a time. And with that energy of the solar plexus coming through before, I feel again that you're going to be able to channel more creativity and to feel more impassioned than you have in a while. We have life review. Okay, take inventory of your life. Inventory of your life, and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. And we have indigo and crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So this could be your inner child healing. Some of you may find, or you may work with children, or there might be some children in your life, in your family, perhaps, who you have a really strong connection with. I'm getting a specific message that for some of you, you might be moving more into an area that is working with children. So let's say you're already, you do something maybe with talking therapy, and you've been working with adults. Maybe you're moving in to specialize in working with younger people or children. I know that's really specific, and it won't be that for all of you, but that kind of an energy. But this life review, I do think you've been doing this for some time, and I think partly you've been saying to the universe, well, why aren't things changing? I know what I need to release. I've released, or I'm happy to release, but they won't go. I feel stuck. And now you're getting that final piece that helps you to move forward, as I say, whether it's with completely new beginnings or an old situation that is transforming so you can have this fresh new start. And I think you'll take it slow, but I think you will then through taking it slow, it gives you time to see that this is something you can trust. So pile 1, group 1. Basically sit back and receive, I think, around the time of this solar eclipse, because I get the feeling you have done the work already, and now you're manifesting, you're receiving the sort of benefits of having done that. And as you're in this Empress energy, you're perfectly positioned to be able to receive. You know, you're aware of what's coming in, you see it, you recognize it, and you can take it in and assess it as well, and see what you want to do, how you want to move forward. Okay, so hopefully that helped. I'm sorry about the interruption of the mouse, but I genuinely feel that's how it might feel to you when this Page of Pentacles offer comes in, or this King of Cups. You just weren't expecting it. You were doing your thing. I wasn't out there looking for a mouse, you know, and then suddenly there it is, and everything has to stop, and you're like, okay, well, I need to assess the situation. What do I do? But for you, it will be a good thing, whatever this mouse is in your world. Okay, so take care, and hopefully see you again soon. Bye. Hi everyone who chose group 2, pile 2, with the Fountain Tarot. Okay, so let's see what messages are coming in for you. What can you expect around the time of this solar eclipse? So this can include love, work, all kinds of relationships, anything about self-growth, healing, self-improvement. Okay, so Spirit, what are your messages, please, for pile 2, group 2? We have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, and I just heard nearly missed, or missed, but very nearly. So let's see what that means. Okay, 8 of Cups in reverse. Very interesting. A situation that feels like it was very much or very nearly a miss, or possible missed happiness. It's coming back around. So basically, if you feel that something has a chance or a situation that would have made you happy has escaped you, or if it involves someone else and you were on board but they weren't, and you feel like it was a wasted opportunity, Spirit's saying it was a near miss, but not completely, because it's coming back around. So we can already see that this solar eclipse is bringing around an opportunity that offers the potential for very significant happiness here, that you may have been feeling like was lost, you know, all hope was lost, or the opportunity had passed you by. Okay, let's keep going. What else, please? We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. The 7 of Cups. Oh my goodness, all Cups energy so far. So very heart-centered energy, but also third eye and crown. So what have you been dreaming about, imagining, envisioning? You know, what stories have you been telling yourself? 3 of Cups. Oh my God, so many cups. Yeah, see, something's coming back around, some kind of reconciliation. Of course, it could be with someone in a romantic sense, and this could be going out on a date, or if you live in other countries, it could be setting a date to talk online or video chat, something like that. 3 of Cups, it could be celebrating with friends, it could be feeling like you're part of some kind of group or a team, so it can be work as well. But this is coming, it's a coming back together, and it's almost like something you've very most likely completely written off is coming back around. And I feel this energy of you being in this moment with these people, or this person saying, I'm so happy, I cannot believe I'm here doing this now. I had just let this go. I really thought that was it. Okay, let's see. It's crazy. All cups so far. Wow. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, so 8 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Swords. 2 things. This is something you either completely don't see coming, like I said, because you've very much accepted or decided this is a no-go, it's over, it's done, or the opportunity was missed, or, you know, it was a false start, something like that, and it comes out of nowhere. You know, it's almost like it sneaks into your energy, into your awareness, or that's how it left. You know, you had no idea that there was going to be an ending here, or that suddenly this opportunity or situation was coming to a close. Maybe, you know, it's something other people decided behind your back, or if it involves just one other person, they suddenly just left. So yeah, this is something I think that for you, it very much feels like it's being resurrected from the dead. But, you know, it's a really nice surprise, actually. Okay. We have the Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy. This here, Page of Cups, the Lovers in reverse, this feels to me like the energy of somebody else. Somebody else has been deciding something, or deciding not to say something, or reach out or communicate. And this situation comes back around because they've made a big important decision, the Lovers in the reverse. Now, you've not been privy to this decision-making process, so that's why it seems like a surprise to you. And look, we have the 4 of Wands. There's some interesting overlap here from group 1, actually. So 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Whatever you've been dreaming about, wishing for, it becomes grounded, becomes stable, something tangible here. So if you've been wishing for some kind of reconnection, or to be part of a group of people in which you feel happy and accepted and cherished, I see this coming in. Whatever you're imagining, basically, I see it becoming your reality. I'm really interested to see what's going on here with the Page of Cups and the Lovers, because this energy just feels external to yours. Yeah, look, King of Swords. Absolutely. And you see how that goes with this swords energy here. I think this is involving someone else. It could be anything. Again, it could be work, love, romance, family, friends. But this is someone who has been quite cerebral, quite cold with you even. Meanwhile, you've been in all this heart-centered energy. You might have felt it was difficult to get on the same page as this person, or, you know, to communicate with them energetically, vibrationally, in a way that, or on a level that you both were at. You know, you've always maybe been in slightly different places or seeing things slightly differently, and now this person's coming around in more of a heart-centered energy. They have also really had to make a tough decision that may have seemed very cold, very harsh to other people, but it's something that involves bringing them back around to you. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Six of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, some kind of celebration that you're no longer an option here. You are the only option. If you were competing for a promotion, it looks like you get it. Or if you were fighting for a job, you were the candidate that gets the job. If it's a romantic situation and your person has to make a big decision, they choose you. You know, whether it's you over someone else, or you over long distance, or love over fear, you know, that kind of thing. And I see other people around you being very happy for you as well. I feel, you know, overall, what the energy around the solar eclipse is bringing in for you right now is something heart-based, emotion-based. So externally, your 3D reality might remain fairly consistent. I don't expect any tower moments to come in, but it's like you're leveling up in terms of your emotions. It's a real lovely emotional, happy boost here. You know, like if you're playing a video game and you can see your sort of that bar, I don't know if games still have this anymore, but like that bar of your sort of like life force decreasing, this is going to help the bar to fill up. Okay, so 10 of Wands, yes, okay, so releasing something that's been heavy. That's crazy. We had the 10 of Wands in the same position, I believe, for group 1. If you have watched both piles, let me know in the comments, because there seems to be some overlap here. So if you've come from group 1, that could explain why. We have the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy, but yeah, what's been heavy for you is not knowing which direction this is going in. Perhaps feeling like you need something from this other person or these other people to make a decision moving forward. You know, let's say you applied for a job that really is so perfect in so many ways, and they told you, okay, we'll let you know by the 5th whether you've got the job or not. And then the 5th comes, it goes, it's the 8th, 9th, 10th, and you just decide, okay, obviously I've not got the job. You start to think, well, that could have made me very happy, but I guess it's gone. And then on the 11th, they phone you and say, sorry, we had some complications, but you have been successful, and you just really had written it off. But suddenly, you know, you're really, really happy. And of course, now you know you can make plans, you can decide what your next steps will be. Okay, tell me about this Age of Cups, 7 of Swords. We have Strength, we have Leo energy here. We have Judgment, and we have the 7 of Cups. So the big secret, let's say this is a person for you, you know, romantic or otherwise. On the surface, they were the King of Swords. They were showing you the energy of strength. This person was confident in their decisions. They made a firm and final decision is what they were showing you. And that decision was, it looks to me, to go in another direction or to just completely disappear unexpectedly. But what you didn't know, I said 7 of Cups, it's 7 of Coins. The whole time they were dreaming about you in the same way that maybe you were thinking about or dreaming about them. 7 of Coins, it could have been a long time coming, you know, this decision they're making or this turnaround, or they just kept you waiting for the longest time. So let's go to this 4 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. The Magician in reverse, Gemini energy there. Ace of Coins, wow. Ace of Cups, okay. I just had a message. It won't be for all of you, but just as a heads up, beware of anyone around you who is jealous of your new opportunities here, of your chance for happiness and stability, of these new beginnings. So just like a heads up. So if you kind of suspect anyone of not being for your highest and best good, maybe just keep an eye on them or be selective about what you share with them. I don't feel anything really, you know, heavy here, just like a kind of, some people might be a little bit jealous. Okay, but let's see what's going on with this Magician in the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse, the Star, Four of Coins in reverse. This is very, very positive. So this is something that just hasn't served you, is being released and relegated to the past, never to be resurrected. The Star. This is something you have, again, you've wished for it. Seven of Cups. So if you've been thinking that your daydreams are silly and frivolous and they'll come to nothing, Spirit's saying no. That's been part of the manifesting process here. So again, a wish is coming true. And I think it's something you basically have let go of. Because how it looked to you, very understandably, is that it was over, that the opportunity had passed, but it's coming back around. Okay, good. So let me just see what this King of Swords would like to say to you, as I do feel this is a person to do with a situation that's coming around, or the person if it's one specific connection. The World in reverse. Yeah, absolutely. So if the World was upright, again, a cycle is completely over and it might be a final ending. Do you see how that message right from the start about an opportunity that was nearly missed? It's like whatever this is, it was pulled right through, almost very nearly to the end. But just before the door finally closed or closes, this situation, this person comes back around. Now, I mean, of course, it's up to you. I would say when it comes back around, definitely ask, well, what happened in the meantime? Why did it take so long? I do think they have a genuine reason. I think they were busy doing lots of thinking, processing, making of decisions, that sort of thing. But, you know, I think it will help you to know, to have a chat, to understand. And if they're coming back as the King of Swords, they should be perfectly able to explain themselves and explain sort of what happened. Again, the World. If there's something to do with travel here and it put your person off in the past, I feel they're saying, okay, that's no longer going to be an obstacle. I'm willing to move, or I'm willing for this to be long distance for a while, or something like that. If this is, say, a career opportunity that involves relocation, I think that could be back on the table here. But with the World, I feel that you are either this person saying this situation, and you, the viewer, you're the perfect person for me, or you're the perfect person for this job. Or, you know, if it's like, let's say, a friendship, we make the best team, you know, the World, we can have, or we had everything, so let's not let this go. And it's just this celebration, this coming back together, or celebrating a new beginning, new ventures, new opportunities. You know, we do have two aces here, Pentacles and Cups. Wow. So basically, pile two, you have a wish coming in that you have released, and I guess that's the perfect way to manifest, isn't it? You set your intention and then you let go of it and it comes in. However, I don't think it's been that simple of a process. I think the reason you completely release this is because you've tried all you could and you felt that it was done. Basically, it's out of your hands, but Spirit's saying no, now it's coming back around. Okay. Okay, so we have impasse. Impasse? I think that's how it's pronounced. Orange, the sacral chakra, creation, giving birth to something new, new beginnings. Let's see what this is. We have guilt. Wow. So both to do with the sacral. Okay. So first of all, this energy makes me feel that, like I said, you hit a block. You said, okay, there's no way around. I've tried everything I can. I guess this isn't happening. But surprise, it's coming back around. Guilt. That message about people who may be jealous or who may not be sort of happy for you, or they might be a bit bitter or something like that. Don't let them make you feel guilty. Don't let them, you know, make you feel like you shouldn't take this opportunity. Don't let them keep you limited. You know, you can see she's chained here and she's ironing. And while it's very good to have ironed clothes, you know, it's not the be all and end all, and you can take your iron anywhere. You don't have to stay stuck. So don't let them keep you from growing, from expanding, whoever these people are. He might use sort of, he might try and guilt trip you. And we have confusion. These cards here feel more like, you know, that energy of just a warning coming up again. What can you tell us about confusion, please? I almost don't want to dwell on this, but I guess, you know, we're here for a reason. Yeah, completion. So something, a cycle has ended, you have a new ending beginning, and there's an energy around you that almost seems like this person or these people might deliberately try to guilt trip you, to confuse you, to make you feel that it's not a clear and obvious decision, whereas Spirit's saying it is. There's nothing to stay for, there's nothing to go back to, that is over. If you left a job, you left, it's over, and you've got something much better here anyway, you know, or if it's a chance to move to a happier, better location, somewhere that suits you more, or to be in a fulfilling connection. So yeah, just beware, heads up, you know, there's an energy here that's trying to confuse you, but honestly, go with your gut, because it's not confusing at all, is what I'm seeing. You already know instinctively, because this is something you've asked for, it's something you've wished for. What else? We have rattlesnake. The experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Okay, so yeah, you have been through something that's definitely been challenging, possibly difficult, and it could be that it's setting you on a new path to do some sort of healing work, whether it's professionally or just in your personal life, you know, which is both are just as important. Or maybe it's just sort of your own healing journey here as well. We have Wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. Okay, so you've definitely been through something here, and it's helping you to grow, to be stronger, to maybe draw on qualities that otherwise you wouldn't really have considered yourself to have, to have. Yeah, like I said, it could be that going forward, somehow this is going to feed into you being able to support others or help others, or to have some wisdom and experience and knowledge that will benefit others. But again, it's not just words, it's something you've lived through, and people sort of trust you more because of this. And we have chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. Yeah, so your intuition is on point and very much aligned with what you're thinking at this time. And with the rattlesnake and chimpanzee card and the messages that they both have coming through, I feel that you may be very intuitive. And there's definitely some sort of healing journey here, whether it's more on the spiritual side of things, whether it's more like a 3D sort of tangible, a visible healing, you know, like doctor, surgeon, therapist, something like that. But yeah, I think this has definitely been part of your journey, and it's you know, if you ever sort of lament for your past self who maybe feels softer, with fewer jagged edges, Spirit's saying that that self would never have got you to where you are. You know, you wouldn't have the life you're going to have or currently have, or the opportunities, if you had been that past self. So this is all part of the process, and it could never have been any other way. Okay. Look at the bigger picture. Okay. So if you do get bogged down in confusion, trying to make a decision, I think step back and refresh yourself. What was my original goal? What do I want here? You know, step back, see the bigger picture. Yeah, and we have, what do you need to release? This message is really persisting. I think for some of you, there are going to be some people that it serves you to release at this time around the eclipse. And we have faith in your dreams. And you will know who these people are, because they will be doubting you, encouraging you to doubt yourself, or when you've spent time around them or spoken to them, you'll leave feeling more doubtful, less confident. You know, you won't feel good and strong. So that's definitely a sign. You know, you'll feel probably depleted. Okay, so let's finish up with some of these cards here. Messages from the angels. We have, gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. absolutely. We have patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So this is the thing. I think you've had to have so much patience, especially with that Seven of Pentacles coming out. You know, you have a garden, you planted all the seeds, you read the packets, and it said that they would bloom in whatever month or whatever season, and the season came and went. So you said, fine, I guess it's not happening. And actually, they're just maybe slower to come out. And one day you walk into your garden and everything has come to life after you'd sort of given up on it. Okay, comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So you have lots of support from the divine, which is lovely. And we have peace on the back. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Again, this message of if you get weighed down, if people are confusing you, making you doubt yourself, if there's confusion, go within, ask yourself, which decision here, which action, and it doesn't have to be the whole end result if that's too much, which next step brings me peace, makes me feel happy, makes me feel, you know, calm and centered. And that's the next step. That's the decision, no matter what other people are saying. And I feel you can trust these new beginnings. Definitely, in some way, this is your reward for what you've been through. And it looks like there's been a bit of a struggle here in some respect, and a lot of time, of patience, of dedication as well. Okay, so I will leave this here, pile 2. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for spending time here with me. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Okay, take care. Bye.